In this interesting exercise, we're going to be learning how to use our appearance graphic style panels along with our gradients and our effects to create an amazing and stunning effect like the one we're seeing in our screen. And for me, I choose that artwork word. However, you can be using the same word to create your practice, or even use your boyfriend's name, your girlfriend's name, or your partner, or even your name. Feel free to use whatever you would like and create a stunning effect on that, or even use the same word like me, artwork. This is our final result in here. However, I'm gonna be giving you only the text to start with, and you can be even creating your own text. Here, if we zoom out, you're gonna be seeing that artboard and also that one. So when you download that file, you can either start from scratch, which is I really recommend for you guys, or even you can start with some fills and colors if you feel it's quite hard on you guys to achieve that style. We're gonna be talking on how to achieve that in a minute. But let me start by telling you how to write your name or your favorite one's names in here for a second. You can be using the type tool in here, and we're gonna be clicking anywhere on our artboard, maybe in here, and we can be typing any name. Say we're gonna type my name, for instance, Khalil Ibrahim. I'm gonna be selecting the selection tool, and I will be choosing a bigger font from here, maybe 60. I can be transforming that even from here, and you can be choosing your fonts. For me, I've used Myriad Pro for creating that one. However, you can be using any other font you would like, maybe any of these fonts. I'm not gonna choose any other font now, but you can see the preview instantly while hovering over any font, and you can select to make that even bolder or lighter from here. So light will be like that and bold will be like that. Say you're gonna be sticking with bold or semi-bold for that exercise, we're gonna be choosing bold for instance. And now we've got our name in text and we need to convert that into vector. We're gonna be right clicking on our name and create outlines. Then now it will be converted from text to outlines and they will be treated as shapes. However, you will not be able to re-edit that again, and by default they should be grouped, so you can ungroup them to control each and every letter individually like that. So back to our exercise and how to execute it in a nutshell. So I'm going to delete that one, and once I've created my text like that, I've started to give it some colors using my appearance panel in here. So I'm going to be selecting these four letters, then we're going to open our appearance panel and we will see what I've been doing in that file, and you can be doing the same to learn how to create yours. You're gonna see that I've created two fill colors. One was solid color and the other is gradient. However, that gradient color is in overlay blending mode. You can do that from opacity and choose overlay from here instead of normal, because like blending modes are by default in normal, so you can be choosing any of these blending mode. Maybe you can try the overlay or multiply through that exercise, and you can start adding some strokes to that word from here by clicking maybe 2 or 3 strokes, and same as well for art word. And you will be seeing that we have a stroke which is in 2 points, then another stroke beneath that one in 5 points with that color, and another third stroke with that color and 8 points outside, and all these strokes are set to be outside. Maybe you need to nudge your letters a little bit not to overlap each others. And also we've got two fill colors in here, one in gradient and the other in a solid fill color like this one in here, that dark brown, having that gradient on top of that one. If we open our gradient, we're going to be seeing that our gradient is also overlay. We're going to take that text even to our next level by moving to our next artboard. And let me lock that layer first. And now if I select the work word in here and open our appearance panel, we're gonna be seeing that I've added even more strokes to the word, having one in white and another stroke beneath that one with 5 points, and same with the third one with 8 points. Basically what I did when I created that one, I saved that as a graphic style, then I reapplied that on my second word in here with only changing some of the fill colors. So I've got my fill same in here, and even I started tweaking to that shape a little bit, changing our fill color, adding a fill with our pattern in here. So if we select and we open our appearance panel and go to our fill section. We're gonna be having three fills, one with gradient overlay and the other with pattern. You can find that pattern in your swatches panel. In here, you're gonna be seeing that pattern. And back to our appearance. And the third fill is a solid dark brown color. Then once I've got my colors, I've started adding some effects to each and every letter of these, and that's what you're gonna do, guys. And that could be a great way to experiment with effects. From here you can be selecting any of these effects. Of course, you don't have to use the same effects that I've used, but this is just an example and I'm giving you what I've used for each one written in here. For instance, we've got scribble effect in here on our W, as you can see, and that effect is called roughen effect, and that one is called buckle and float effect on our K. And on our artwork we've got our roughen effect on one of these strokes. However, all these effects were applied on fill colors in here, and our O letter used two fill colors. As you can see, we've got two colors in here. Let me select that one and open our appearance panel. You're gonna be seeing what I'm talking about. So here, as you can see, we've got that fill color in green and it has a roughen effect. You can double click on any of these effects to see my settings for that effect, and you can open preview and you can be seeing that we have a size on 55 and detail on 74 and points on corner, and you can be changing that roughen effect anytime you would like to see even more interesting results. And the other fill in here with that color having quite a different settings. If you double click, you're gonna be seeing only size with 33 and detail in 65 to make this one a little bit smaller, giving like an explosion effect out of our O letter. And if we select our K letter, for instance, I'm going to be opening our appearance. You're going to be seeing that we have our fill color having pucker and float, and you can see that one in effects. Going to distort and transform, and you will be seeing pucker and float and also roughen in here, and you can be trying any of these effects as well, or even any of these effects on your world. And you can be checking also my settings for that, double clicking the FX in here, and you will be seeing that gone to pucker -26 to get my fill looking like an ink within my letter. And same as well in here for our A letter. For instance, if we select our appearance and then we go to our stroke, you will see that we've got our roughen effect applied on our stroke for 8 points, and you will be seeing its settings as well from here if you want to apply the same effects that I've got on. And also we've got our tweak effect not activated. I was trying that one out, so if we activate that one, which is not better than roughen alone, so I'm gonna disable that one. And once you're done with that, you can start creating a background layer and start putting some gradient background in here. If we unlock that one and we select our background, and then we're going to be seeing that we have a gradient color in here. Let me select our gradient, and opening our gradient panel, we're going to be seeing that we have radial gradient in here with white color in the center and some neutral gray on the outer of our gradient, or giving a vignette effect. And I'm going to lock that one back again. And once you're done with that, you can start garnishing your design with some typography around or text. As I used these effects to write in here, you can be writing any other text if you would like, or even imitate the same text. And even I used the line tool in here to draw these white lines, giving some dynamic to our design and typing our text on these lines. And once you're done with that, I want you to type your signature in here, or even in here if you would like. Feel free to type it anywhere you would like, and feel free to use any of these effects. And I want you to unleash your creativity, guys, and share that with us. And I will be seeing you guys in next lesson.